virtual 2021-2022 United Way of West Florida Workplace Campaign Kickoff. A mouthful to describe an extraordinarily important task. We're excited to be with you even virtually. Recall last year as we tried to launch our kickoff amid the COVID pandemic, only to be thrown off balance by Hurricane Sally. We are here this morning to demonstrate that nothing is stopping us this year. We have superhero powers and we're going to use them. My name is Bart Hudson and I'm the Director of Development at United Way of West Florida. Who could have imagined that we would be where we are with the pandemic and all of its ramifications? Typically, we would be gathered at the Base Center for a great time of celebration, of community, visiting and encouraging each other. We will return to that celebration bigger and better. But there's work to do now. We have chosen a superhero theme for this year's workplace campaign. Superhero. What comes to mind? Amazing ability to fix things, to help those that need just a bit of help to right their world, to show compassion, concern, and a willingness to do what is right. We know we encounter superheroes every day in this community. They are our neighbors that are reaching out to each other to offer a hand. They are our business leaders that are creating a culture that encourages colleagues to band together for the good of the community. They are volunteers who are taking their valuable resource of their time to add to the capacity of area nonprofits. Everyday heroes doing amazing things to live united in a better community. I hope you will consider today, who is your superhero and why? Just by virtue of your being with us this morning, I suspect that someone thinks of you as their superhero. We're excited about the opportunities and the possibilities in front of us. We are grateful that you have joined us this morning to learn what it is to be a superhero and to be one. You are here today because you believe in United Way of West Florida and you believe in making this community a better place. It is my privilege to introduce someone most of you already know. Laura Gilliam is the CEO of United Way of West Florida. Laura works tirelessly to ensure that our community and our neighbors thrive. I have witnessed her efforts over the last year and a half as she has dealt with COVID issues and Hurricane Sally recovery. She uses her superpowers to get things done. Her eyes, ears, and touch can be found in every area of need in our community. It is my pleasure to call on Laura to share what we are doing at UWWF.
Good morning. I'm excited that we are kicking off our 2021 fundraising season. You all know, as well as I do, how important charitable giving is to the community. Last year, donors, individual and corporate, stepped up to support our neighbors over and over again. You sustained the community when the pandemic hit and businesses had to shut down. You helped make sure that people were fed, kept their utilities on, and had a roof over their head. The COVID Response Fund provided 183 households with rent or mortgage assistance, 207 households with utilities assistance, and over 670 pounds of food was distributed. Overall, nearly 45,000 people received help, all because of you. When Hurricane Sally hit last September, you reached into your pockets and purses and you gave again. Your donations helped survivors get back into their homes. 55 households have received assistance with home repairs and over $170,000 has gone to survivors through the Unmet Needs Committees in both counties for home repair. Over $10,000 has been used to replace appliances and another $70,000 for other assistance to help people get back into their homes and be whole. To date, over 100 households have been helped. Additionally, 6 agencies received funds to support much-needed repairs to damaged facilities or equipment. Hurricane Sally derailed our efforts to have a kickoff last year, and the pandemic meant that we had to be creative with workplace campaigns to ensure everyone's safety. Our staff worked hard to transition what has always been face-to-face presentations to successful virtual meetings with stories, videos, and more. Going virtual certainly didn't mean that the need was any less. In fact, our community's needs were greater than ever before. And once again, you responded. Your donations allowed us to distribute $700,000 to 31 programs in Escambia and Santa Rosa counties. 211, United Way of West Florida's 24/7 information and referral line, benefited from your support as well. 211, always a vitally important program in our community, was critical to connecting individuals in need with resources when businesses began to shut down and in the aftermath of Hurricane Sally. Your financial support also helped us maintain Get Connected, our online volunteer matching platform. Get Connected allows you to find volunteer opportunities in our region and at the same time provides nonprofits with an easy way to advertise those opportunities and reach individuals interested in volunteering. United Way of West Florida's other programs continue to support individuals and nonprofits in our community despite the challenging year. VITA, or Volunteer Income Tax Assistance, helped put money back in the pockets of hardworking individuals through free tax preparation. AmeriCorps Vista and RSVP members increased the capacity of local nonprofits as they worked to reduce poverty in our region. 211's Veteran Support Line helped many local veterans stay housed, gain employment, and connect with important healthcare services. When you contribute to United Way of West Florida, your donation is felt far and wide across Escambia and Santa Rosa counties. It doesn't take much to make a difference and to improve a life. Consider whose life that might be. Your neighbors, your co-workers, maybe even a family member's. You could be their superhero. At this time, our development chair, Patrice Witten, was to join us, but unfortunately, she's under the weather and couldn't be with us today. We hope you feel better, Patrice. She did ask me to pass along her greetings and to say thank you for being with us this morning as we kick off our campaign season. The bedrock of our local United Way is our volunteers. They inform everything we do, from programs to community investment decisions to our reason for being here today. The workplace campaign depends on the many generous people willing to step up and help guide the work we do. Chief among those volunteers are members of our Development Advisory Council. The council is made up of busy professionals who lend their time to imagine, and lately, sometimes reimagine, opportunities to advance the work of our development team. They offer real-time, grassroots insight into our community. We are very grateful for their time and talent in leading our development strategy. You know that every dollar donated to United Way is important. So too is the donor. We are very blessed in this community to have so many responsible, caring companies and individuals. Every workplace campaign means more needs are met and more people live better lives. We are thankful for all of them. I would like to take a moment to highlight our 5 top campaigns from the 2020-2021 season. This last year has been exceedingly challenging for these companies, yet the employees rose to the occasion and provided much needed resources to sustain and advance our work. It is a pleasure to recognize UPS as our 5th most generous workplace campaign, Navy Federal Credit Union as our 4th most generous workplace campaign, Ascend Performance Materials as the 3rd most generous campaign, Gulf Power as our 2nd most generous workplace campaign, and our number 1 most generous workplace campaign designation goes to Public Supermarkets. There are over 100 leadership givers, those giving $1,000 or more, within the ranks of their associates. And in fact, Public Supermarkets is the largest donor to United Way worldwide. We can't express enough gratitude for these and all our workplace campaigns, as well as to those of you who give outside a workplace. Making that deliberative, intentional decision to contribute to the collective good of our community is noble. We commit to you to be good stewards of your trust and treasure. And now I hand the program over to Amy Miller, United Way of West Florida's board chair.
Thank you, Laura. And once again, I want to thank all of you for joining us today to our virtual annual campaign kickoff. My primary role today is to thank all of our sponsors. Without them, United Way of West Florida couldn't do the work we do, and we really appreciate their undying support year after year. Our platinum sponsors are Public Supermarket, Vivid Bridge, and Kia Autosport. Diamond sponsors Region Bank, Baptist Hospital, and Gulf Power Company. Our gold sponsors are Ascend Performance Materials, Buffalo Rock, Hancock Whitney, Synovus Bank, and South State Bank. And finally, our media sponsors, who make sure that we're out in the public eye as often as they can by promoting us on their stations. WEAR Channel 3 ABC, Cat Country 98.7, News Radio 92.3 AM 1620, and the Pensacola News Journal. I also want to take just a moment to thank all of the members of our board of directors. The United Way of West Florida Board of Directors is extremely dedicated to the work of United Way, and they give countless hours each month and throughout the year to our work, and we really appreciate them. Finally, I want to take a few minutes to encourage all of you out there to get actively involved in your local workplace campaigns. Some of you have been donors with us for many, many years. Some of you may be new to United Way. Some of you may be workplace campaign chairs or division chairs. Whatever your role, you're important to what we do. The workplace campaign is the cornerstone event of our annual fundraising efforts, and it's very, very important that we get you involved and active and participating. Every single penny helps. So whether your workplace campaign is one of our top 10 campaigns and raises tens of thousands of dollars, or whether it's a smaller campaign that raises a few $100s, you are all equally important, and I urge you to get involved in this year's campaign.
Thank you, Amy. Amy and Laura, two of our community's superheroes. They spend hours working with the staff of United Way to ensure quality programming along with active, meaningful service to our partners. Now I want to introduce you to the development team. The best work comes from dedicated, smart people working toward a goal. I am fortunate to be part of a group that loves this community and spends every day working toward the goal of lifting all those in need.
Hey y'all, Mary White, United Way of West Florida. I am new to the development team. I've been a development manager now for the last few months, but been with United Way for 7 years. I look forward to working with you all, getting to know you, and we're going to have an ecstatic year. Hey y'all, Mary White.
Hello, my name is Blaze Mail, and I've been a development manager with United Way of West Florida for the past 2 years. I'm super excited to get this campaign season kicked off with all of you.
Hi, I'm Molly Harrington, Development Specialist at United Way of West Florida. I've been with United Way for almost a year, and I'm so excited to get our campaign kicked off.
United Way of West Florida works to create long-term solutions to the greatest community challenges by investing in programs, administering local initiatives, and getting involved in community partnerships.
The programs receiving funding provide critical services to both individuals and families in Escambia and Santa Rosa County. They focus on health, education, and financial stability.
Every gift made through workplace campaigns adds up to measurable change. Donations of any size help us create a better life for all by addressing complex issues that no single organization can solve alone. Together, we're
building a stronger community.
You will be. We are all here for you as your partner in the workplace campaign. Reach out to us with ideas, concerns, needs, or strategies. We are behind you all the way. We want to take a minute to share why we do what we do. Our superhero, Captain United, took a flyby around to drop in on our funded agencies. We are grateful for all the work these and our other certified agencies do every day. I challenge you to identify Captain United. Don't be surprised if he shows up at your workplace. Let's talk again about superheroes. That's you. Each of you has demonstrated your commitment to our community and United Way. We are grateful that you find value in what we do for Escambia and Santa Rosa counties. Clearly, you realize that by being united in our efforts, we can make a larger impact on the lives of our neighbors. It is because of your hard work, support, and generosity that we can fight for the health, education, and financial stability of every person in our two-county area. So what does a United Way workplace campaign look like in our current environment? It will take every superpower we have collectively to make it work. But this community is filled with superheroes. So we are up to the task. There are 3 ways to launch the workplace campaign this year. A conventional campaign. We will work with you to design a process where we join with your campaign captains to make presentations to your employees and colleagues on site. We will need to follow all CDC guidelines with masks, distancing, and numbers of participants in smaller environments, perhaps outside. We think this is a viable option, and we will work with you to ensure that everyone is safe. A virtual campaign. Because of our world condition, we are encouraging virtual campaigns. Several of our largest workplace campaigns went totally virtual last year, and the process worked very well. This process requires a lot from our campaign captains, but our development team will be behind you every step. All of our collateral has been digitized, and we have a robust library of videos to demonstrate need and encourage participation. You will not be alone, even with technology. We will be Robin to your Batman in every challenge. Perhaps a hybrid campaign. Our last option for launching your campaign is hybrid. Depending on your work environment, we can work with you to determine what elements of your campaign can be done on what platform. Our goal is to meet your needs within your environment with an emphasis on safety for everyone. Even after a year and a half of experience, these are uncharted waters. We have learned a lot, though, in the last year. We are confident that together we can create a campaign that works. We are committed to success. United, we can make it work. Our team is flexible and responsive. If you imagine an opportunity that will enhance your efforts, let us know. We are here for you, just as you are here for our community. I could talk at length about the process. We are fortunate, however, to have met a young spokesperson that explains things much better. I want to introduce you to Priya.
Hi, I'm Priya. I'm the spokeskid for United Way. You know, United Way does a lot of amazing things with your donations. Some you may not even know about. They do so many things that some people might even say it's complicated. But that's why I'm here to break it down. Don't worry, I'm a kid. I got this. You'll be able to keep up. The people at United Way are really good at making sure the right things happen in the right places. This helps communities grow stronger so kids like me and their moms and dads can have a better life. So me and my friends and I, stay in school and stay healthy. So we can grow up and get awesome jobs. Yep, prepping for surgery. Break time's over. Where's my latte? And awesome jobs means awesome communities. So, that's what United Way does. But how do they do it? Well, United Way is awesome at bringing donors, volunteers, companies, and a whole bunch of other organizations together to work as a team and make those awesome things happen all over our whole area. But not just for me, for men, women, and kids who need help the most. Let's say a mom lost her home. Maybe she got sick, couldn't work, and used all her money she had in the bank to try to get better. So she couldn't pay rent and got evicted. You see how these things are connected? We need to get her whole life back on track. That's the United Way. All right, you see these pieces? Let's say this piece is the mom and her family. So let's put this here. But this is just one piece, and this game is made up of a lot of different pieces, just like communities. To turn this into a thriving community, it takes a lot of work. So United Way breaks up this work into 3 steps. First, they organize all the pieces, like donors, advocates, nonprofits, governments, and volunteers. Second, United Way connects all the pieces together. And third, it puts everything into motion. United Way connected all of these pieces to help this woman, and with all of this help, she'll be able to take care of her family. And get this, United Way assists for families throughout our region every day.
Thank you, Priya. This is an example of the collateral that we have available for you to share with and encourage your colleagues to participate in the workplace campaign. You can view many of the videos on our website under Campaign Toolkit. We also have some capability to customize messaging for your specific workplace. And now incentive. We all give for different reasons. Thank you for whatever reason that is. Sometimes, though, generosity is rewarded in unimaginable ways. We are so excited to announce that for the 8th year, one lucky donor will drive away as the owner of a new Kia. Thanks to our wonderful friends at Kia Autosport of Pensacola, a Kia will once again be given away when our campaign year wraps up next June. When you make an undesignated gift of $250 or more, you are automatically entered into the drawing. This year's winner is Leslie Mickles. Leslie is not only a dedicated donor to United Way, but she also serves our community as Vice President of Financial Advancement at the Boys and Girls Club of the Emerald Coast. We had a great day surprising her with the car. She is certainly deserving. The process is easy. If you are taking advantage of payroll deductions or reoccurring credit card donation, that's less than $5 per week. Mark your calendar and make sure you get your gift in. As we have said, we are so grateful for the campaign captains in all our workplaces. We can't do this without you. You are our superheroes. As part of the kickoff this week, we want to invite the captains, if you are comfortable, to take a few minutes Friday morning between 7:30 and 10 o'clock and spend a few minutes with us. We will have the Waffle Boutique food truck to provide you the super sustenance you need to get started on the campaign. There will be a couple of games, a few prizes, a little music, and an opportunity to visit outside. We will have printed campaign materials for those that need them. This is our way of sharing how much we appreciate all that you do. Please reach out to us to let us know if you can join us. Although it probably doesn't need to be said, I will anyway. We are living in extraordinary times. The definition of extraordinary is giving beyond what is usual, regular, or customary, and exceptional to a very marked extent. I'd say that captures the essence of the last year and a half. Not just the difficulty of it or the extreme challenges, but the creativity, innovation, care, compassion, strength, and resilience that we have witnessed. It is easy and understandable to dwell on the darker, more difficult side of what we're going through. It is a heavy time for all of us, some more than others. But as I often tell people, I had the good fortune of being in a position where I see the good, the empathy, the caring, the compassion of people in community at work on a regular basis, going beyond what is usual, regular, customary. When accessing food became an issue for some, our funded agencies, despite their own challenges, restructured, used reserves, developed new partnerships, and responded to the needs of the community. When programs that provide critical mentoring and support for children and youth were unable to meet face-to-face, they still found a way to be that much-needed presence through technology and socially distanced gatherings. When households struggled to pay housing expenses for utilities, child care, you dipped into your pockets and contributed to UWWF's response fund. When face-to-face volunteering was put on pause, you contacted our office to find other ways you could help. When you saw injustice, you spoke out. This is just the tip of the iceberg. You are our superheroes because through your compassion and generosity, you are giving hope to our community. Yes, the last year and a half has been extraordinary, as much for the outpouring of help as for the challenging times. There is no doubt that it is going to take a while for things to settle down, perhaps not necessarily get back to normal. Your partnership is critical. Now more than ever is the time to give, advocate, and volunteer. Give what you can financially through payroll deduction or a one-time gift. Every dollar counts. Advocate for change. What are you passionate about? Volunteer your time. What is your superpower and how can you use it for good? Let's go forward doing all the good we can. Let's be exceptional to a very marked extent. Let's be extraordinary. I want to thank Saltmarsh, Cleveland, and Gunn for once again hosting us. They have stepped up time and again to help us with getting our message out. Thanks to Cedric Dury for facilitating it all. On behalf of all of my colleagues, our board, our volunteers, thank you for being with us this morning. We are grateful for your time and your commitment to United Way. We are excited to work with each of you to ensure that our community takes care of all of us. We stand together, fighting for each other, united. Now go put your cape on.
Thank you. Your gift to United Way will make our whole community better. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.